So welcome to yet another video, and firstly before I get started I want to first apologize that I was away on holidays and also moving my houses, so I couldn't make many videos, but hopefully going forward from here I should be posting more regular videos and be providing my updates. So it's also important to take a break from with what we are doing, so that you can get rejuvenated and come back with more better force. So I'll be producing more fresh content, so please thank you so much for standing by on this, and looking forward to have more interactions with you. So let's get started with the analysis for Nifty, Bank Nifty and small cap. I know there have been a lot of ups and downs in market has not gone anywhere, but what we want to cover in this is we want to cover all the indexes as you can see here, and also see what are the key levels I'm tracking for India market. So let's get started. So let's start with first is Nifty without wasting time. And if you are new to my channel, do subscribe and hit the notification bell, because you will be getting more contents about the investing tips, companies, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and also making you a better investor and peaceful investor. Thank you so much for being part of the Peaceful Weekend Investing family. So let's start with some of the lines which are there. Earlier I've drawn it before this to make it much easier. So this is a zigzag pattern. Not many know about it. If you can do that using the zigzag here indicator, but there's a method which you can use to apply the zigzag. So I've just put it here, and based on this, the Nifty is not looking in a good shape, right? As you can see from last 11th October 2021, and if you are following me in this channel, I have been regularly doing analysis on Nifty. It has been always on sideways. Nifty has been in zigzag fashion from October 21st onwards, and then it has gone. This was one of the key support line, and this is by the way weekly chart. So when we analyze on a weekly chart basis, we're looking for medium to long term, and at this point this line, which is 16747, has some level of support, which I'm hoping that it'll not break below. If not, then we'll see further down as per my analysis. I can completely be wrong here, but it is important for you to make a note of that. Nifty is looking definitely weak at this point. For me, I like to invest in Nifty ETFs and as an SIP mode, and keep accumulating Nifty ETF when I see the lower levels or when I see reversals. So at least I have that hedging approach on that. So that's pretty much it, and we'll keep tracking it, and let's keep tracking and see whether it doesn't close below 6747.5. and last week has been it has been down minus 1.80%. Let's look at on daily chart. There was a little bit of reprieve. It tried to touch below, but it managed to close a little bit above. So that's last week has been completely down week, as you can see here, right? So it is making lower lows, as you can see on a daily chart as well. So there has been completely a low pattern formed. So for it to sustain above on daily chart, it has to close above this line, and if it closes above 17.4 and above this line, then definitely it will be positive for Nifty. At least for the least I want is to come back on this trend line and be above this trend line, so that at least on the weekly basis we see a positive outcome and goes into positive territory, and then we start looking for the long trades. At this moment, buying any of these stocks specific will be very, very careful, because when you are having like it's a parent and child, right? If parent is not going good in a good trend, you're not going to expect anything coming out from the child as well. So you have to be very specific. So keep that in mind. Bank Nifty, again, these are the previous ones. So it has broken that, and these were some of the support lines. Again, the relevance has gone down, so let's delete this. I don't think so it has any relevance now, because we have to look at a fresh look at it. And the next support we can see is 37. Let's draw this line. So 373836, and if you look at a Fibonacci one, so let's see whether it is, yeah, so it is above 33%, which is what I look at it. So you're looking at 37386 is one of the supports. So, and banking system anyway has been in turmoil from what has happened to SVB and other banks. So there's a lot of ripple effect for all the banks. So be careful on the banks and make sure. But this is an opportunity, by the way, because a lot of banks in US, and you can't compare with Indian banks. So you take this an opportunity when they're in downtrend to buy some of the financial banks which are stable, strong banks and leaders in this space. Like, I don't want to name it, and again, clear disclaimer, might have position in it, like SGC Bank or ICICI Bank, Kotak Bank. They're all strong banks. Now let's go to small cap index. Again, this was the line which we on a weekly basis were drawn on small cap, and since then Nifty small cap has never gone below, so it's always been in downward trend. So there has been pretty much a downward trend in Nifty small cap as well. So individually stocks might be doing well, so you have to look at it, but finding some trades in small cap index when the small cap index is down, we'll have to be very careful, right? So that's the analysis for small cap. It is in the sideways for quite some time, again from the April 22. So it has been, look at it, it has not been able to cross 30,000. It has made an attempt 1, 2 and 3. So it's made an attempt 3 times, and since then it has not been able to make a high on this. So you can see here. So that's where we are on Nifty small cap. Nifty mid cap, no, not much of a difference. It was going in uptrend, then it came down. So now you can see here, this is the key level which we will track, and if it goes below, then we'll see more of downtrend. Otherwise it is in this sideways zone, right? So that's the, this was some previous analysis which I did. It was downtrend, went up and then went on sideways. So let's see what is at least Nifty mid cap is looking much stronger than Nifty and small cap. POC banks, after having a good rally, it is back and sideways, which is kind of okay because it has a big run up and then now it's gone into sideways and downtrend. So you saw a lot of Nifty banks, POC banks made double and triple after that. So that's there. And IT had a good rally on Friday, but again, when you look at it on, it was just a bit of an bounce back. Overall, the trend is on weekly chart is on downwards. As you can see, this was a support line previously. It tried to make an attempt and went back. So I would see any buying opportunity. If it closes below this level, then it will be a weaker, but if it returns back and try to do, then you can look at buying opportunity. This will be absolute LOC, line of control, where you'd have to exit. So moving to reality, now again in reality index, again same as you can see here, it is in the downward trend. So nothing much is happening unless it is there on, I'm looking at weekly chart, all of this analysis, because that's important for me to analyze that on a weekly chart to understand the bigger trend. In daily ways you might see a little bit of dip, so if it has to be positive on daily basis, it has to close above this line. But again, this line was there, and it has to close above on daily higher highs before you can start looking into reality. CNXMetal completely on sideways downward trend, nothing much happening. Banks, so we have covered that. Private banks, let's not cover this. Midcap auto, let's look at the auto. Again, it has made like triple top here. You can see 1, 2 and 3, and now it's in downward. So a lot of rally which was there has been sold off to. So there is again downward pressure on auto as well. So that's these are the key levels. If it closes below, then you can see some lower levels on auto. And Nifty Junior, okay, we covered most of them. I think CNX Energy, these are all energy stocks. So I think we covered most of it. So yes, I think individual stocks I will cover up later, but hope you got some idea about it, what exactly how I'm tracking it, and must be useful for you. And if you're liking our content, do give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you get notified with the next video when I release. Till the next time, have a peaceful weekend investing. Thank you. Bye bye.